Brighter than what we saw yesterday. Really a glorious sunrise underway right now as we're sitting in the upper 50s, the low 60s. Really a great glow over Boston right now. So it's a perfect start to our Sunday. We have temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s right now. So in some locations, especially in the northwest suburbs here where we're in the low to mid 50s, feeling a little cool for this morning, but that will not be long lasting here as we're seeing a good amount of sun in place. Clouds are mainly focused off to our west today. So as sunshine prevails, especially for the first half of our day, temperatures will be warming quickly. Our futurecast showing through noon today, clouds are just off to our west. Eventually they spread eastward towards sunset this evening and thicken through the overnight as we have some showers in the forecast by tomorrow. So your 12-hour forecast, not only dry, it is looking bright. We have a bit of a west wind here, which will get breezy at times this afternoon, but that west wind is keeping this low humidity as temperatures climb into the 80s this afternoon for most spots. So it is going to feel warmer ahead of these showers that will be moving in by tomorrow night. Could see some thunderstorms too. The latest timeline and track coming up. Topics as well. Some of that tropical humidity starting to feed its way back toward us for tomorrow. I'm tracking our next round of showers and thunderstorms, plus how long the sun will stick around after seeing some clouds roll in yesterday.
Good morning, and get out there and run, right?
Yeah.
Great tradition for Downscape this morning. Good morning, I'm Rondella Richardson.
And I'm Katie Thompson, along with Kellyanne Chickalise. We're tracking a nice, calm day, as calm as that picture looked out there in the weather department, at least here.
Oh, for sure. You know, and yesterday we had a rather beautiful sunrise, but then those clouds moved in.
Yeah, gray.
Not going to be the case today. Four different developments here, possibly forming into our next tropical system. There is a small disturbance, Tropical Depression 6, which is going to dissipate as it continues to follow a westerly track through the next 24 hours. And good news there, as you can see, it is following a track that would bring it toward the Caribbean. But at this point, we're just expecting some rain, no big tropical impacts there. Meanwhile, we're holding on to the sun here this morning. We have many spots down in the mid 50s, moving north and west, upper 50s to low 60s for most of our 128 and 495 suburbs, moving toward the coastline. A lot of these low to mid 60s this morning, more of those mid 60s down toward Cape Cod and the islands. But most importantly, you felt that drop in humidity yesterday. It is here to stay for today. Dew point temperatures in the 50s. This humidity starts to climb heading into tomorrow. So we have another 24 hours before things start to get a little more muggy here yet again. And that's because we have our next cold front swinging in, and that will bring our next chance of showers and storms heading into tomorrow evening. For now, high pressure dominates. So as we move through your timeline, I'm moving through about 1 o'clock this afternoon. You can see sunshine does dominate. We'll see some of these clouds off to our west start to shift eastward late in the afternoon towards sunset this evening. Could see a little bit of haze with that, but that will provide actually what's going to likely be a very colorful sunset before clouds really thicken overnight heading into tomorrow. So our 12-hour forecast is rain free. We do have a bit of a breeze out of the west. You'll feel that today, especially through the afternoon. But with temperatures in the 80s, low humidity and sun, I don't think any of us could really complain here. Mid 80s expected traveling along 95. We'll see those mid 80s for the Merrimack Valley and Monadnock region too. Moving down toward Cape Cod and the islands, that's where we could see a few 70s today, but upper 70s at that. Cool and crisp for tonight. Then we have those evening showers for tomorrow. So let's take a look at that timeline. Clouds are around for the first half of the day, but it's really not until after 2, 3 o'clock. We start to see a few showers popping up here. The chance of this developing really stronger along the Mass Pike and southward, where we'll likely see these showers blossoming into a chance of some thunderstorms too as we move toward about 6, 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. This should dissipate and move off the coastline after 10 to 11 tomorrow night. That will get us into a nice little dry break. Watching the Atlantic, things are starting to heat up down there while our local forecast is nice and quiet. I'll have a look at when our next round of rain will move in and how long the sun will stick around. After some clouds rolled in yesterday late in the morning through the afternoon, we are starting off with things looking pretty clear and quiet. We have temperatures starting off in the low 60s for many locations. You can see it's a little cooler heading up toward Jaffrey, where we're seeing temperatures in the 50s this morning. Satellite imagery just showing a few clouds off to our northwest. Otherwise, clear sailing here as we get you through this morning. So let's take a look at our futurecast. You can see that moving in near sunset, clouds off to the light imagery just showing a few clouds off to our northwest. Otherwise, clear sailing here as we get you through this morning. So let's take a look at our futurecast. You can see that there's a batch of some clouds off to the north and west. That's mainly going to be a miss for us. So we're looking pretty sunny here as we stretch you through the rest of this afternoon. Next batch of clouds moving in near sunset tonight, and those clouds hinting at what's next for tomorrow as we track our next round of rain. So our 12-hour forecast showing a good amount of sun here, and that's going to help to warm us up. We're actually going to feel much warmer than yesterday as temperatures crossed into the 80s. You can see a few mid-80s here, especially through the suburbs as we travel through this afternoon. The next batch of rain bringing those clouds tonight and eventually those showers and storms for tomorrow afternoon and evening. I'll walk you through that timeline ahead. Fix as well. Some of that tropical humidity starting to feed its way back toward us for tomorrow. I'm tracking our next round of showers and thunderstorms, plus how long the sun will stick around. After seeing some clouds roll in yesterday, take a look at just